Hello. Happy Sunday. Hola. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? Weird comments already. My Lord. Why do you guys have to be so odd, some of you? What's up, Abe? What's up, guys? Abe, Danny, Clayton, Kelly, Reno, what's up? What's up, guys? Hey, thanks. Almond Jones. some of these, oh, fucking Ravens. Fuck off, Ravens. If you guys aren't Bills fans, you can just fucking check out now. I don't care. The rivalry is real. Hey, you know what? There's only one New York State fucking Buffalo team, and I'm going to tell you, football team, and it's not the fucking Jets, and it's not the Giants. They both play in New Jersey. The only real New York football team is the Bills. You go to sleep, lights out. Can you still go to the restroom and use the showers? Yes, Kevin. Once the lights go out, freaking, you'll have a fire watch walking around, and you can still get up. And you cannot use the showers, though. You can go use the friggin' bathroom. But I mean, that's when you're saying basic training. I'm assuming that's the friggin' army. Yeah, who knows? You might be able to fucking leave, go down the street to fucking Wendy's, get yourself a burger, and come back knowing the army. So I'm not really sure. What's up, everybody? What's up, AB15 Patriots? Hey, you know what? Here's my thing about football. If you're a fan and you're a legit fan and you don't give a shit about how your team plays or whatever, yeah, everybody's going to bitch. But if you stick with your team, that's all I care about, man. Be faithful. Jim Bean, I like the name. Do we think Insurgency Sandstorm is good? Yeah, it's a great game. Insurgency Sandstorm is awesome. So we were getting ready to kick off a weekly thing from Jason and myself, Savage Gameplay. I'm probably going to do one for next week, but Jason is out of the area for a month. And so he's the one that has our game system. We use the funds that you guys give us and that we make from freaking our ad revenue and stuff on here. We bought a freaking $3,000 Alienware system for Jason. And so that's where, like, when you guys see all the gaming stuff from us, that's where it's coming from. And yeah, but he's out of the pocket for till probably the end of October. So I might be doing some stuff later on this week on the PS4, maybe. And then I'll post that. Maybe if some people want to jump in and play, we can do that. But a lot of that stuff is going to be not until probably the beginning of November again for stuff that Jason's playing. Why is it still light out there? It's dark where I'm at. Weaver 150. Where are you guys at? Where are you at? SLD Snake, what's up? Hey, guys. Appreciate all the Savage Actual members on here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Rory, he's doing some interesting stuff. I'm not going to talk about it. He's not doing any like 3-letter agency stuff. He's doing some private stuff. but he's doing some. I'll just say he's doing some protection stuff, and he will be back at the end of October. So, yes, yes, Danny. Hey, thank you for the funds. Much appreciated. Truly, every time you guys freaking donate, it helps the channel. Freaking helps us build more content and do more stuff for you guys. And yes, so we are going to be playing Airsoft. I actually thought about going today or yesterday, but I had a bunch of stuff going on and I couldn't go. Jason and I are obviously wanting to go and go hit a field in the area around SoCal together. But since he's kind of out of the pocket right now, I'll probably go maybe sometime soon. I don't know. It just depends on my schedule. John, no, we haven't had a chance to play yet. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to, though. We've got to find the time. Obviously we both have very busy lives. I have a family. Jason has a dog. So but we are going to try to get out there soon. I hate the delays. Last month we went out to Vegas and did a bunch of stuff. That episode our Vegas episode will be dropping this Friday, so make sure you guys are watching. Yeah. Fuck. Bloop. You're gonna make me mad. Oh God, that was so frustrating. God damn. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not a fan of the Steelers. So that really frustrated me. That was a bullshit loss. They had that game wired. I'm actually nervous about today. The Bills are playing Kansas City, and legit, Kansas City's a great team. But Bills got a great defense, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. No. Danny, you can talk about the one dude from the freak out video. Oh my God. El Sueño. Oh my Lord. It's funny is I hope we bust on Airsoft people from time to time on here. We post ridiculous stuff and we talk about that stuff. You guys know it's like the stuff that we talk about. Sometimes we're talking about that because it's funny, it's amusing, it's entertaining. This channel is entertaining. Jason and I are trying to have a good time, and that's the whole point of all this stuff. And it's we got a lot of messages from people that play Airsoft and a lot of messages from people who are involved in the sport. And they're like, that's not common. And we understand that. We understand that, that craziness that goes on is not the common stuff, and I don't think it is. But when it happens, you have to admit it's pretty goddamn funny. So I know that if we go someplace and we see somebody freaking out about something like that, I'm gonna laugh. It's gonna be hilarious. We're gonna basically what we're wanting to do too is have Kelso, our production guy, geared up like a war correspondent, and he's gonna be following us around. So it should be pretty hilarious. El Sueño. Somebody said it's Spanish for Southerners from the aspect we're all fucking Southerners. Yeah, pretty much. You or Jason ever worked with the Irish Army or Irish Air? You know what? I've never worked around the Irish at all. Prairie. Gun Runner is amazing. You guys ever get a chance, if you're over 21 and you're in Temecula, make sure you hit up freaking Iron Fire Brewery. They're without a doubt the best brewers around Southern California. The stuff that they make is absolutely incredible. Both the guys that run the place are master brewers. And it's funny because this is like a tiki ale brewed, it says with pineapple, orange, and blackberry. And they said that actually the Savage Actual beer that they had freaking made for us, it was the first time they'd ever spun up something like that. And it sort of inspired them to do a lot of different flavors. So they've got some other stuff right now, and the Gun Runner is amazing. So make sure you guys get on Instagram and give freaking Iron Fire Brewery a follow. Tell them Savage Actual sent you. And if you get a chance, head out there. They're the two guys that run the place, they're either behind the bar or they're out hanging out with people. So they're super great guys, and it's a great brewery to get out to. Yeah. Have I ever tried Hennessy? No, I've never tried Hennessy there, Cole. I don't even know exactly what it is. Banana X 21 legal drinking age. Where are you at, Banana? Since you're laughing about it. What's the legal drinking age where you come from? Which Airsoft? Romero. So for Airsoft stuff, real quick, we got sponsored by Novrich. So a bunch of the guns that we have are going to be by Novrich, and they're not holding us to anything specific. So we've got, and I don't, all the guns that are our studio right now. So I don't even have any of those guns here. We have a sniper rifle, a couple of pistols, and one of their M4 type variants from Novrich. And then I also have goddamn, I don't even remember what I have. I have one gun here. It's a geez, I don't even know. Go back and look at some of our videos. It's in our videos. Somebody here probably knows what it is. I haven't really messed with it a whole lot. So Banana, you're in Ireland. 18. Yeah, it used to, I mean, years ago it was 18 here in the United States as well. Mid to late 80s it was 18. I don't, man, it's fucking politics. I don't know why they raised it to 21. It's ridiculous. Yeah, John, it's good stuff. Yes, Prairie Fire. I'm actually in touch with a guy based out of Canada who is he makes custom airsoft guns, and I'm getting a Mark 48 made. I'm a huge fan of those things. I love the heavy weapons, man. I love the freaking machine guns. So I know I'm not going to probably be able to use it a lot, but yeah, I'm super stoked. I was in New York myself for 3 weeks, so I was kind of out of the way a little bit. But I need to get a hold of those guys, and we need to move forward on that. So, yeah. Raphael, my favorite movie of all time, probably Breakfast Club. Kuro, sup, Patrick? Out of curiosity, what drew you to Swick? I'm curious as I didn't know about Mental Savage Actual. Was it the Oakley shorts and flip flops? No, laughing Kuro. That was just the Oakley's shorts and flip flops was just an added benefit. What actually got me into that? So when I was on active duty in the Marine Corps, my last unit was a Marine Corps Riverine unit called Small Craft Company. They don't exist anymore. Were disbanded in like 2008 or 9. And so I had a bunch of experience with riverine stuff and a bunch of experience on the boats and water, and I loved it. It was really cool. And so SWIC is basically the special operations, super intense version of that. And I actually got a chance to go to the unit and check them out prior to going back on active duty in the Navy, and super good guys. I was on the East Coast at Special Boat Team 20. They're one of the only non-tier 1 units in the military that has a free fall mission. So they jumped their boats, they jumped their 11-meter ribs and stuff. And so it was awesome. I mean, I got there and, was a special operations medic, and I got a chance to go to jump school and free fall school and a lot of deployments. And it was a great unit with a lot of good guys. So. Drinking gun runner while playing airsoft. I don't know if that would fly there, Banana. Damien, what do I think about private military companies? You know what? They're needed. It's the reason they exist is because there's a void that needs to be filled by somebody that does that. I don't have a problem with them at all. Da, 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 da. Jackson, how's the guard? Heard you were in it during the. It was fine. You know what? Reserves, National Guard, or whatever. It's what you make of it, 100%, and it depends on. I guess it depends on the unit and stuff, but it's what you make of it. I didn't have a problem with it, and I got to meet a lot of good guys and people that I'm still in touch with today. So, yes, Breakfast Club is an '80s classic. You guys should all watch it. Why didn't I? When I came back in 2000, in the end of 2002 or middle of 2002, MARSOC did not exist at that time. So Jason actually came back on active duty specifically to go to MARSOC, and that was like 2004 or 2005. Might have been right around there. He had gotten out. Jason was actually in the Navy reserves and was getting ready to go to Buds, and his buddies were like, "Hey man, MARSOC is spun up. We can get you in, come back on active duty." So he did. So talking to my recruiter about TACP, take my ASVAB soon. Kronos, that's a good job, man. Freaking TACP is a good deal. Like, they're needed on the battlefield, man. Joseph White, going in the Navy, shooting for corpsman. Great job, man. That's what I started out as. Because when I came back on active duty in the Navy, I had to pick a job. At the time, SWIC, SEALs, EOD, diver, all that stuff. None of it was closed loop. So you had to pick a job, and then you could, go and screen and hopefully fucking make it. All those programs, EOD, SWIC, SEAL, diver, all that stuff got closed looped in, I want to say 2005, maybe. So, but I initially went in as a corpsman, and it was a great course. I liked it a lot, and it was a good time. Ever worked with the SAS guys? No, Banana. Never worked. I worked with the SBS guys on a few occasions, but never with the SAS. You guys are awesome. Thanks for representing the veteran community in true form and color. Keep the good shit. Hey, thanks, John. I appreciate it. Every time Jason and I get together to do whatever, man, we're just having a good time, just being ourselves. Like, nothing that you guys see on the channel is anything but us. We go out of our, not really go out of our way, but we specifically stay away from, those hot button issues that we don't need to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about, freaking religion, politics. We steer clear of that stuff, man. We just want to have fun with you guys. We want to have a good time, and we just want to have some beers and freaking talk about the shit that we like. And freaking, we hope you guys freaking hang out with us, and that's the whole point of all of it, So, Hyper, any tips on improving? You know what, Hyper? Tips on improving runtime. What worked for me is sprints. There's a ton of stuff on the internet, ton of stuff probably on YouTube about improving runtime, but I did a lot of track work and did a lot of sprints, like short sprints, 50 meters and then up, and that really helps your runtime, man. And then work out your legs, man. Get your legs stronger. Stay flexible. That's going to improve your runtime as well. And then just running, man. You got to do it, but you don't want to. It's like every single time you run is not trying to, hit your PR and go for your best time. You just gotta get out there and do it. Border Patrol, motocross, supercross. Yeah, actually, so after I got out of the Marine Corps, or got out of the Navy and retired in 2017, I worked for a program called Marine Corps program called Combat Hunter, and I taught tracking and I taught combat profiling for almost, almost 4 years I worked there. And at one point we went down to the Arizona border, worked with the Border Patrol, got some guys from BORTAC, and we taught them some techniques for tracking, and we did some tracking off of horseback along the border and stuff. So yeah, Border Patrol guys are great. Yes. Airsoft and beer would make us very jovial. So I don't know if we've put this out yet, but this is okay. So this is something that's coming up. This is going to be, we're already in touch with our with some of our sponsors, and we're in the works with another sponsor right now. And this is going to be awesome. So probably later spring, when most of the country is warming up, Jason and I are getting a Sprinter van. We're going to have it wrapped with Savage Actual logo, the BRCC logo, all of our sponsors. And we're probably going to travel the country for about a month, 3 weeks to a month. And we're going to hit up any big airsoft events that are going on. We're going to try and, like, you guys will have updates. I promise you. You guys will have updates as this gets closer, but the plan's already in the works. This is a big deal. So we've started planning it now, and I don't mind talking about it. But yeah, man, we're gonna be hitting freaking places all over the country. So if you've got, later on or mid to later spring, if your local area has a big airsoft event going on, something super fun, message us. Go to our Instagram too and DM us there, because it's the easiest way to get a hold of us. But we're gonna travel all over the country, like I said, 3 weeks to a month, all over the place. Even if we don't hit we might hit some fun places. If there's no airsoft stuff in your area, we're going to try and get as many places as we can. I mean, obviously we've only got 3 weeks or a month. I think we're going to do this. But we're going to have some iron fire with us. We're going to be out and about. We're going to have a blast, man. So it's going to be a good time. So think about that, and make sure you guys follow along with our Instagram and stuff. And we're going to be creating a bunch of content from that, and it's going to be a blast. So if you guys are airsofters, or even if you've never done it before and you want to just come out and freaking shoot Jason and I, it's going to be a good time. I promise you. So Fallout Airsoft, where is that? Isn't there an airsoft field in Pendleton? MTM, I think there might be. I don't really know. I don't know. Are we going to have a flat screen? I don't know what van we're going to get right now. We're looking at Sprinter vans. I think Black Rifle is going to help us with some of the stuff from that. So it's gonna be a good time, guys. We're gonna have a blast. Central Florida, Wayne's World, and Ocala. We're definitely going to get to Florida. So probably, I think the route that we're going to start out is Southern California towards probably Phoenix, Tucson, that area, and then towards heading towards Texas, Utah, head along the southern part of the country, hit Florida, up the East Coast, and then come around and come back that way, maybe along the Midwest. So again, if you guys got some cool events that are going on in that time frame, pay attention, and we'll try to get by there. Yes, our side mission will be hunting El Sueño. If anybody sees him, call him out. Be like, hey, you need to watch Savage Actual, because they think you're a total tool bag, and we do. And I'm sure most of you guys do too. Also, if you guys haven't seen it, hey, go on our we did, and I know I posted something this morning about it. Go on to our, and I keep bringing up Instagram because it's where we do a lot of our conversation with you guys, everybody from the Savage Army. Go on to our Instagram. We posted a thing on there this morning about the game Severed Steel. If you guys have a PC and you want to get Severed Steel, freaking just give us a follow, tag a couple of your buddies. to our Instagram. We're trying to grow our Instagram a little bit more and be able to get out more information. But Friday, I'm going to go on to that post, the one from Severed Steel, and we've got like 5 keys for the game. We're just going to be giving them away to people. So if you guys freaking have a PC and you want to play Severed Steel, you want the game, go onto our Instagram, freaking go on to the Severed Steel post, tag a couple of your buddies, and I'm going to go through there on Friday. I'm going to DM you and we'll send you some keys so you guys can have the game. The dudes from Severed Steel, they love us and they were cool enough to send us a bunch of keys for that. And so we're going to be giving those away on Friday. Make sure you do it. Chance hit Fort Ord in NorCal. They might be closed down, but they're a great field. What am I going to do if they're fucking closed down? Come on. Salad. Weird name. What's my opinion on the whole China and Taiwan thing? It's fucking bad juju there, Kirsten McDonald. If we do not want China moving into Taiwan and trying to take that over, that's going to cause a lot of issues. So that's not what we want. Subnautica, you guys. No, we haven't played the 2042 beta yet. Everyone says it sucks. I'm kind of sad by that because I'm not, as you guys know, if you guys have been following Savage Actual for a while, you know Jason is the super intense gamer. I'm not quite so much, but 2042 looks really cool, and I've seen nothing but bitching and complaining about it. So I'm a little sad that freaking it's not going good. Jason Smolinski, are you from Buffalo? No, I'm not from Buffalo. Jason, are you from Buffalo? Are you from Buffalo, Jason? Antonio, what's up? So I'm scrolling through this. I'm trying to answer most of you guys' stuff. So, yeah, Josh, we are actually going to. So I don't know if you guys follow. Here's another account you can follow if you don't follow them. Follow Thrash and Raid. Thrash and Raid, the owner Benji. He's a good buddy of ours. He's a former Marine Raider, super cool dude. He's gonna be jumping into some airsoft with us soon. Definitely, freaking, we're gonna have a good time. So, let me see. So, my thoughts of 75th Delta. You know what, Aiden? Aiden said, if you guys can read it, he said, what are your thoughts on the 75th Ranger Regiment evolving from being security for Delta and Dev Group to a main action arm for JSOC and taking on a special mission unit type role in the GWAT? Aiden, that is incorrect. All right. 75th was never there to be security for Delta in Dev Group and all that stuff. And that wasn't their deal, man. They're actually, the Ranger Regiment's main deal was airport takedowns, direct action raids, like hitting larger targets. That's what the Ranger Regiment was designed for. You know, 70s and 80s. That's why the Ranger Regiment was so heavily involved in Panama. That was their heyday, man, because that was their jam. They were there. They are a large, highly motivated infantry force, and they've just gotten more professional and they've kind of been given more leeway over the past, 20 some years, like you said, during the GWAT. And they've really come into their own in the last 20 years. The Ranger Reconnaissance Detachment, those guys are awesome. That's their tier 1 guys. They're great dudes. I actually went through a trauma course with a bunch of those guys, and Ranger Regiment has always been their own thing. They're just, you know what, when you're talking about the special operations community, everybody kind of works together. Every place that I've ever been, I'm working with SEAL team guys, obviously, because I'm was a naval special warfare asset forever. But working with SEALs, but worked with Rangers, CAG, freaking SF. So everybody, when you're part of SOCOM, there's a lot of intermixing as far as who's working with who, and it just depends on what's going on in the unit, or what's going on with the mission and how things play out. So yeah. Da 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 da. Would you have a pistol duel with Jason using simunition? Hell yeah, I would do that. MTM94 asked about a pistol duel. I would totally do that. Simunition hurts. It sucks. Maybe Jason and I'll do that one day. We'll film ourselves having a pistol duel like Airsoft or something. I don't know. Da, 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 da. What do you miss about running the 240? I love the 240. What I miss about it, Abe, is that I don't have one. I wish I had a freaking 240. Oh my god, those things are just a blast. We had we had some 240 Bravo. Most of our stuff was a slightly different variation. It was a 240 Gulf is what we had. Awesome gun. I love. We ran them a lot on a tripod, a Mark 95 mount. So we would run two 240s together, and so you're firing twin 240s, and that's just a badass combo. So when you were deployed, what was your favorite thing you would get in the mail from home? Candy, etc. You know what, Josh? Honestly, getting anything was great. My last deployment, I was working for GoRuck at the time, and that's a huge community. If you guys don't know about GoRuck, it's a huge community of people that like to ruck and work out, and they're diehards, but they're great people. And I was a cadre for GoRuck at the time, and I had people sending me anything and everything. I had somebody send me like 20 cans of Dinty Moore. So I used to love getting Dinty Moore and freaking anything from Chef Boyardee in the mail, because then I didn't have to go to the chow hall, and I'd throw them in my gear. And when we're out doing patrols or whatever, like I could crack open a can of freaking SpaghettiOs and meatballs and eat that while we're going. And it was awesome. So I always love that. The Not So Perfect podcast. What I missed most about the military, God, just the training, jumping all the time. I love that. You know, it's like you get paid to shoot guns and work out and jump out of airplanes, man. It was an awesome career, and I loved it. You know, it was a great time, and hanging out with your buddies every day and stuff. It's like, that was the worst thing about stepping away from all that stuff is, you know, all your buddies continue on, you know, everybody's doing their thing. They just continue on, and you've got to go and change your life. It's weird, but it's, you know, you deal with it. Da-da-da. Is that? Man, you guys are writing a lot. Who's this? Oh, damn, my buddy Mitch is coming. Goddamn bug. Love the videos. Thanks guys. Jedi Gamer X, on your combat story interview, I was surprised to learn that you used to read comics in your youth. Do you still read comics these days? No, unfortunately, Gamer, I don't. Because you know how it is. You buy a comic and you want to hold on to it, and I have a shit ton of comics in my collection boxes, and it's just something I haven't kind of taken back up on. You know, I did it a lot prior to the military and after the military a little bit, but I haven't bought comics in a long time. So most of my stuff is all like the 80s and early 90s comics. I have like the Wolverine limited series. I actually have Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, the original one in black and white. I have the first like 5. It's worth a lot of money. So I've got a lot of the comics that were super collectible now. So I've got a lot. I don't buy them anymore. You know, a call from Los Angeles Red Dawn is happening in 24 hours. What's the first thing that I would do? Josh, if that's real, geez, I don't know. Red Dawn is happening in 24 hours. This is the first thing you would do. I'd probably just get out of the city. And I'm not that I'm in a city that's super heavily populated. I actually live in Palm Springs, and it's pretty lightly populated. But I would probably get even farther out of the city. I've got some places that I would go, load up food, water, provisions, weapons, ammo, and head out. Da-da-da-da. Cheers from Russia. What's up, Jericho? Kind of funny question. What tactical drills better to train in forest? 2 to 4 people team. Are you talking about patrolling? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jericho. Like what kind of tactical stuff? What's up, Chris? What was the best contraband you saw on deployment? What do you mean by contraband? Like stuff that people had that they weren't supposed to have? I mean, it's always booze, if that's what you're talking about. Like stuff that people have you're not supposed to have. Booze is always the one. And you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't have it. I mean, if you're deployed into a combat area, booze is a no-go. So anytime anybody had any booze, that was awesome. Jericho, playing. You know what? When you're talking about milsim stuff, man, just practicing patrolling. Yeah, Chris, it would be definitely like booze for sure. Everything else you can get. I mean, you got to think about it. Everything else is available. Getting booze, somebody's gonna have to send it to. And I mean, shit. I could throw a bottle of Jack Daniels in the mail and send it to my buddy in freaking, Iraq, and he's gonna get it. But it's you got to be careful about that stuff. You don't want to be too drunk. My favorite duty station ever. You know what? My favorite permanent duty station, Abe, was on the East Coast. I spent most of my career at the amphibious base at Little Creek in Virginia. I loved it. Freaking great place. I love Virginia. Yeah. So that was great. Clab Infinity. Any souvenirs from deployment? Yeah. I've got some. So here's the interesting story for you guys. So so Jericho, you're gonna like that. Hey, thanks, Jericho. So here's an interesting souvenir from deployment. Here's a deployment story for you guys. So I was part of S4, the stabilization force in Bosnia 97, 98. And the country of Bosnia at the time, to stop the war that was going on between the Serbs, the Croats, the Muslims, they brought in NATO and basically split the country into freaking a pie. And they had all these sections. They had Nord Pole Brigade, which was a whole section of the country that was like Norwegians, Polish, Finnish. They had a whole section. The U.S. had a whole section. The Russians had a section. I think there was some other section too, but that was the main sections, was the Nord Pole, the U.S., the Russians, or whatever. But in the center, there was a thing called, it was near Sarajevo. It was called the Blue Factory. And it, like, anytime you were going to fly out of the country to go on R&R, or you were going to go home, you would have to go through this area in Bosnia called the Blue Factory or something like that. And everybody was there. Everybody was there, all the different contingents and stuff. And they all kind of, like all those little pies, they all kind of came together right there. So me and my buddy, I don't even remember where we were going to. We were getting ready to fly out. I think it was for R&R. And we ended up in this area, in this base. And we'd been there for about a day and a half. And we walked past the Russian compound a couple times, and they had a HESCO barrier. And basically a HESCO barrier is a steel fencing with some soft material, and it's filled with dirt. And in the center of this was a Russian flag on a pole, and it was hooked to the top with like zip ties or something. It wasn't like you couldn't run it up and down. And there was a bunch of tents around it and stuff. It was in the Russian compound. And I don't know why. I still to this day, I couldn't even tell you why we did it. Me and my buddy were just like, let's get that flag. Let's get the Russian flag. So at like fucking 2 in the morning, me and my buddy walk out towards the Russian compound. And there's sort of an open space between like the US area and the Nord Pole. But we walk across and like basically freaking they didn't have a whole lot of lights going on, but there was tents right there. So me and my buddy like get on our stomach, we low crawl through all this mud, and we get up there, and my buddy's like look out, and I'm like climbing up onto this thing, and I pull this freaking pole down, and I unhook the Russian flag. And as we're doing this, some dude, my buddy's like, dude, the Russians, they're right there in this tent, and they're drinking, and they're fucking hammered. I pull the flag down. I'm in the process of like undoing it, and a dude comes out of the tent right next to us and is smoking, and he stopped, and he's just like looking around, but we're back off to like his left-hand side. We just freeze. We're like, we don't move. And the guy like throws out a cigarette, turns around, goes back into the tent. And this is like snow. It's cold. This is like probably January in Bosnia. And I pull the flag down. We get back to our like tent, and we're flying out the next morning. I take I don't know if you guys, if there's any military people here, the old Gore-Tex jackets that the military had were like multi-layers. I open up the multi-layers in the back of mine, fold up the flag and put it in there, and just taped it in there with freaking rigger's tape, with duct tape. So you couldn't even like, then pulled all the layers closed, put it on, you couldn't even see it. So the next morning we get up and we're getting ready to freaking fly out of Bosnia to go on our R&R. I don't remember where the hell we were going. And it was fucking chaos. MPs were out there with dogs. They were going through everybody's shit. They're going through all of our stuff. And yes, Collab Infinity, I still have the flag. I will show you guys one day. And it literally, in Sharpie, me and my buddy wrote Bosnia 97 in the corner of this flag. I'll show you guys. I'll bring it on to a show one day. Yeah, freaking, they went through all of our stuff. The MPs were everywhere. It was fucking chaos. And we're like, what are you guys doing? What's this about? And they wouldn't tell us. We knew what the fuck was going on. And they went through all of our sea bags. They went through all of our shit. Obviously, they didn't find it. I got on the plane and we fucking left. And yeah, so that's one of the coolest things I've ever gotten from deployment. So kind of crazy. No guards or anyone nearby. No, Jericho, there was no guards near it. There was a tent right there where dudes were in there playing cards and drinking vodka, but that was it, man. So yeah. John, what's up? I actually have a place in India as well. Tim, my favorite Bills player, man. God damn, there's so many. I love Cole Beasley. I'm a huge fan of all the dudes on the defense, man. God damn, Poyer. All those guys are awesome. So yeah. Sorry about the long story, but yeah, that's one of the coolest things that I have, and I will bring that on a show one day. I'll show you guys the fucking flag. It's pretty awesome. Ever served with UKSF or Royal Marines? Yeah, done stuff with Royal Marines before. Those guys are super cool. Canadian Forces as well. Yeah, for sure. Blade, I don't know what you think is so fucking funny. The Bills are awesome. And if you don't like them, you can check out right now. Yes, that was a pretty crazy game of capture the flag. And yeah. Bills fan from Buffalo. It's so common to see the Bills jerseys. It didn't even faze me that you were wearing one. I love the Bills. Hey, Blade, I'll tell you right now, Jason is running around your city right now. I can't tell you what exactly he's doing, but Jason is in Buffalo as we speak. Black Hawk Down or Lone Survivor? Geez, if we're talking about the movie, I've actually only seen parts of Lone Survivor, so I'm gonna have to go with Black Hawk Down. I'm in Palm Desert near the 5. Guys off 111. Near the 5. I'm actually I live right behind who's saying that? Quick DIY. I actually live right behind I'm like right near downtown Palm Springs. I live right behind Desert Regional Medical Center. I never smoked I've never done drugs in my life. So I've never smoked hash in Afghanistan. We're fighting the Taliban, and they were not still training to fight against modern military, or we're mainly training to take on our current enemy. Hey, Josh. So when you're training, you're not training for anything. You're not training for a specific enemy. I mean, when we train to fight the best. You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but you're just training. You know, I mean, react to contact. Like a lot of those drills are so basic. It doesn't matter if it's the Taliban or the freaking our near peer enemies, China, you know, whoever else you want to talk about, or whatever you would call our near peer. Everybody's going to fight in a similar fashion when you're on the ground. So we just train, man. You don't really think about like some of that stuff. When you start talking about training against a specific enemy, then our tactics with things like that are how do we deal with whatever the comms that they're using. And obviously somebody like in our near peer foes would be using, you know, advanced frequency hopping comms, whereas the Taliban are using off the shelf ICOM radios. So the tactics differ like that. So let me see. What is one tool you never expected to use? Andrew, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Any good new guy punishment story? Any new guy punishment stories? Oh, geez. I mean, hazing is a fact of the military. If you go in and you think like, I'm not going to get hazed, you're wrong. And you know what? Getting hazed. If you guys want to know about some funny hazing shit, watch our War Stories and Beer when we have Trey on there, the Ranger dog handler. Episode 1, he talks about joining the Ranger Regiment and some of the stuff that he went through, and it's pretty hilarious. So you guys want to talk about some funny new guy stuff? He's got some good stuff. Let me see. Do another run of beer for Iron Fire? Yeah, actually, Stick. Stick. I had a buddy, and the boat team's name was Stick. He was our fucking weapons dude, and he was fucking dope. Iron Fire is going to do another run of Savage Actual probably around May. I don't know if it's going to be the same flavor. Probably not. Ever been to any of the naval bases in Maryland? I've been to what is it? What's the weapons testing area there in Maryland? We used to go there a lot. God damn. Who asked me that? Abe. What's the weapons testing one that's in Maryland there? I've been there a bunch of times. They actually Naval Special Warfare used to have a compound out there because they're right on the water. Aberdeen Proving Grounds. We used to go there all the time. Chris McClary, how do I feel about Vet TV? I don't know. I don't. What exactly is Vet TV? I don't really know that much about it. But you guys on a field when the Airsoft rage are going off on you, Josh. I hope somebody raging about Airsoft never happens, because I don't want to deal with that silly stuff. And honestly, a lot of people have made comments that kind of stuff happens with like younger players. And I can see that, except for El Sueño. That guy was way too old to be acting like a fucking baby out on the airsoft field. So, you know what? I have too much to lose. So unless somebody freaking gets really crazy, I see airsoft freakouts. I'm gonna laugh, probably film it, and then we'll just talk about it later. EC21. Okay, cool. If you had the idea of swapping the flag with a pair of underwear instead of just taking it, that would have been epic. That would have been pretty funny. I never even thought about that. But here's the thing is, like I said, it was on a freaking aluminum pole and it was like zip tied up there. So, goddamn, swapping it out would have been kind of a pain in the ass. And it was like, at that point, it was just like getting out of there as quickly as possible. So, yeah. But like I said, I will find it. It's in some of my deployment boxes someplace, but I will find that and I will we'll show that on the show on one of our episodes one of these days. So let me see. It's ran by vets, 4 vets. The main guy, Donnie, is former Marine. It's all about dark military. Okay. I've never really seen it, Chris. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I don't really know. Is it a YouTube thing or is it on? I don't know if it's on something else. I don't know. Nico, you can watch our airsoft videos. Go to just Savage Actual on YouTube, and our airsoft videos are on there. They're not us right now. They're just sort of us looking at other airsoft gameplay. We've actually got a airsoft sniper video coming out, like probably not this Friday, but the next maybe. Dylan Swartz, did you ever work with any Sarks? Yeah, I know tons of Sarks. Great guys. My best buddies are Sarks. It's a great job. A SARC is just a special operations medic. I mean, that's all it is. So we go through a lot of the same training. So goddamn fly. Is on aperture. When you were on missions, did you ever see the enemy do some dumb, funny stuff that you had to crack me up laughing? American Ninja, generally no. Like, I mean, you do surveillance and stuff, but I don't know. I never really saw anything that was too funny. So play the SOCOM game in the early 2000s. I never played the early SOCOM games. I saw them. Actually, I might have. Didn't they have one SOCOM Navy SEALs or something? I think I had the PlayStation. What was the small PlayStation? I used to have that, and I probably still have it in my stuff. And they had the little disc games. I think I had that. Yes, it is a fly gun. It's called the Bug Assault, and it fucking shoots actual salt at flies, and it's pretty awesome. PSP, yes, that's what I had. I still have it. And I had like Navy SEAL SOCOM or something. I mean, goddamn, I don't even know how long ago that was. I probably still have it too in my stuff. I don't like throw shit away. So, and I've moved around so much. I've got shit in like cruise boxes and stuff. So yeah. Link for salt gun. Go to Amazon. Actually, go to Amazon for the salt gun. It's my wife actually got it for me for like Father's Day, I think. It's the Bug Assault, and it's pretty fucking awesome. It fucks up some flies. First SOCOM game got me into Nerf or salt gun. I don't know, Neat. Is that what this is? It's a salt gun. It's not Nerf. This is not made by Nerf. R. Matthew, my opinion on the Scar. It's heavy. I don't really like it. I'd rather have an M4. Yes, RCO3, Bug Assault. Does it work on roaches? Oh God, I don't know. Those things are fucking hard to kill. Yeah, there you go. Buford. All the you can find it all over. Baby lemur, were you ever deployed in Asia? No. That's the thing, is like that's the one part of the world I have like almost no experience in. I haven't done much around Asia. I've traveled there. I've been to China and stuff on my own, but I've never been any place in Asia on my own. Korea, Japan, Indonesia. I haven't been out anywhere there during deployments. Most of my time was Central South America, Europe, tons of time in the Middle East, basically everywhere other than Asia. So Nico, thank you. Appreciate the love from the Philippines. We love you guys. I've got tons of Filipino friends that were in the military with me. Every one of them is a great dude. So thank you. Let me see. Latin America is not a combat zone there, Joseph. Stuff happens there, but I would not call it a combat zone. Shoot like stormtroopers. Adam, shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. Jake M. What's up? What's good, big guy? Jake. I used Jake M. Your last name's not Mers, is it there, Jake M? When are we going to see some Airsoft gameplay? Howdy. Soon. I say soon, but honestly, it's not that soon. Jason's out of the area. We've done all of our shoots for the month of October. I'm gonna fucking murder this fly. We've done all of our shoots for October. Honestly, it'll be like mid-November before we have any probably Airsoft stuff comes out, which sucks. So yeah. Again, Jason's out of the area. He's actually in Buffalo doing stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I actually might try to do some Airsoft stuff myself. Maybe next Saturday. I don't know. It depends on what's going on in my life at the time. I have a little one and a busy life, and like taking the time to do this, I have to make time to hang out with you guys. So, which I like doing. It's just obviously, as you guys know, like everybody has stuff going on. So, yeah. But I am going to try to hit some Airsoft stuff. I want to get some Airsoft content shot. So maybe myself and Kelso will do something while Jason's gone away. Bring him with you. Yeah. Mateo, my son's like a year and a half. Do I have any paranormal stories? Climbing cargo, I actually do, but it's not my own. My dad has a crazy story. We'll have to hit that on another chat. My dad is like, and I'm sure like most of you guys, your parents are super straight laced. My dad's like meat and potatoes kind of guy. Freaking. Ooh, hold on. But he's got a crazy paranormal story, and I'll tell you guys one of these days. What Airsoft gun do you have? Matthew, I have a Jesus Christ. I don't remember what it is. What is the gun that I have? We have a bunch of stuff. So we've got some stuff from Novarich. I don't know what the pistol is that I have. It's at our studio. I don't remember the gun that I have. I mean, that's the thing, is like I've never freaking I'm not gonna go grab it because it'll take me freaking 2 or 3 minutes to grab the thing, and you guys will be sitting here. But I have Jesus Christ, I don't remember what the gun is. But Novarich, I don't know. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of that company. They sent us a bunch of guns. They sent us a bunch of gear. They're awesome. Definitely head over to Instagram and give Novorich a follow. They're awesome dudes. And they sent us a bunch of guns. They sent us a bunch of gear. They really hooked us up for Airsoft. And they actually wanted us to fly out to Austria and do a big event with them. And we just didn't have the ability to do that at the time. So, yeah. Vector, that's it. No, RC03. I've got a Vector. Jason has a sniper rifle, and then we got another M4 type from Novorich, and then a couple different pistols. We've got like their 45 something or other, whatever it is, and then we got another one from them. So we got a bunch of their stuff. So no, it's not Tokyo Maru, if that's how you say it. Let me see. So what are more War Stories podcast plan? No, Baby Lemur. We don't. I mean, I did my podcast with him. Great dude. I really like. He's got a great channel. I don't know if Jason's gonna do anything with him. Yeah. The dueling pistols. Choose your role in the team. If you had to choose your role in a team, you know what? Akula, Rodriguez, if I had to choose my role in a team, I'd probably be that's the thing is for Jason and I, it'd be super easy. It'd be probably what we did the whole time in our career. I'd be a medical guy. I mean, that's what I did. I also actually like heavy weapons, so I'd be a machine gunner. That'd be awesome. And Jason would probably be a freaking sniper. So type of man slaps Jason's ass. What? Oh my Lord. Did you ever participate in joint military exercises with NATO? NATO, not really. Never did any large NATO exercises. Yeah. All right, guys. It's been over an hour, and I've got to take off, partially because kind of an hour is our cutoff for our live streams, and two, the Buffalo Bills are getting ready to play in half an hour against the freaking getting ready to play in like half an hour, and I freaking cannot miss that game. So, yeah. They're playing the freaking Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs. It's gonna be a freaking nail biter, and if they lose, I'm gonna be super angry. So yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm up to the rest of the evening. I'm gonna be freaking tied to the Bills Chiefs game. Again, if you guys have a computer, if you guys have a freaking a regular computer that you play and you want the potential to win a Severed Steel freaking key and get that game for free, we've got a bunch of them. We got like 5 of these things, and I'm just going to be giving them away on Friday. So go to our Instagram. Go to Instagram. We got a post on there of Severed Steel, and you guys just like the post, follow us, tag a couple of your buddies. We're trying to just build up our Instagram. And on Friday, I'm going to DM everybody, and I will be sending out the keys to Severed Steel so you get the full game. It's a blast. The guys that built the game freaking sent us the things. There's the there it is right there. So go to our Instagram. If you're not following us, give us a follow. Like that post, like the Severed Steel post. Give us a couple. Tag some of your buddies on there. And Friday, I'm going to be picking somebody to get the game key. What else? Again, we've got the tour coming up, freaking at the end of spring. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be a ton of conversation about that, and I appreciate all you guys hanging out. Yes, Joshua Crayford, you have a gaming PC. Go on our Instagram, Savage Actual on Instagram. Tag a couple of your buddies on there, and you have the potential. I've got 5 keys, guys, 5 of them. I'm not sitting on these things holding them for myself. I don't have a thing. The guys from Severed Steel already gave Jason a key. We have one, man. So I've got 5 to give away. So go on there, tag your friends, freaking, and we're going to be giving those out. So please do that, because I'm not doing anything with 5 freaking Severed Steel keys sitting on them. So, yeah, you guys have a great Sunday. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a while. Share the videos. Hey, share some of Savage Actual videos, guys. Freaking spread those out. Let's build the Savage Army on Facebook and Reddit. We super appreciate it. Whatever you guys can do to help spread the word of Savage Actual. We want to grow our fan base and meet more of you guys and just have a great time. This is an awesome adventure that we're having, and Jason and I appreciate all you guys. And if you guys ever want to hold on. Oh, God damn it. Oh, and he's down. Bug assault. All right. So I got to go. Bills are getting ready to come on. I cannot miss it. Thanks, guys. Again, spread around our videos. Share Savage Actual videos around. Love you guys. And we'll chat again soon. You guys stay savage. Peace out.